علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة ونخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
As well as the people in Laos. It was a total surprise to them that every individual, villagers, people in the city, from small towns, they all gathered and they faced the Indians, and they did not let them come abroad. So that was a very brave action. उसमें बहुत लोग शहीद हुए obviously. Then Air Force also took part in this thing. They destroyed their communications. How did they destroy? They came. Whenever there is an army move, there is a logistics supply chain which follows it. Without that, the army cannot function. So they started bombing and strafing and making sure that the supplies to their army is cut off completely. So they attacked Air Force, did like this happened in Alwada, Adampur, Jodhpur. यहाँ पे उन्होंने देश के जहाज से खड़े हुए थे on the ground. They went and destroyed those aircraft on the ground itself. उसमें रफीकी शहीद is very famous. Sarfraz Rafiki. उनके नाम पे there is a base also. Air Force का base, Jodhpur पहले उसका नाम था. Now it is Air Base Rafiki. And M.M. Alam created a world record which has never been broken so fast. And it was never been achieved even in World War II and World War I. यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा aerial combat. In 1 minute, he shot down 5 Hunter aircraft. He was on a F-86. And everybody was surprised. How could this happen? The F-86 carries only 2 missiles and rest are guns. So to shoot on an enemy aircraft from a missile is very simple. You have to come, get in line behind him, and you can shoot him and the missile goes and attack and destroys him. But with gun it is very difficult because you have to come very close and shoot it down with the guns, and guns are also limited. But he used so precise shots that he hit the engine or just behind the pilot. So small burst and he hit it. There is no miss at all. And within 1 minute, 5 shots and 500 is a British aircraft. F-86 is an American aircraft that Pakistan has. Used to have, now it is no longer there. So this created a world record which is still unbroken. Of course, Sarfraz Rafiki, he also got Sitare Jurat and later on Bilal Jurat, posthumously after the death, posthumously. And then we have M.M. Alam, who is a Sitare Jurat again. He became an Air Patrol later on. He commanded 26 squadron, which alhamdulillah I also had the opportunity to command the same squadron. So I flew the same aircraft that M.M. Alam went on. And alhamdulillah, Pakistan, along with the people of Pakistan, created a scare in the entire Indian army so that they could not really attempt. But later on, of course, in 1971, a totally different story happened. But still, the Air Force and the army on the west performed very well. And there is one person which often comes on television also, and I think it is very important for all of you to know that it is the man behind the gun and not the gun itself that matters. So in 1971 war, he shot down from a Mirage a MiG-21, and before that, in Israel and Arab War, 1967, before that, he was flying from Syria as a volunteer from Pakistan to defend their land, and he shot down an Israeli Mirage. So from MiG-21, he shot a Mirage, and that too at Israel. He still has that Israeli man's helmet and coverall. After he came down, he asked for all the army people to get him that coverall as a souvenir. And that souvenir is now available. Initially, he used to keep it in his living room, in his drawing room. And later on, everybody said that, after you pass away, it should be given to he said, okay, fine, I will give it to the National Museum, which is the TF Museum over here. If you go over there, you will see that Israeli thing. So Pakistanis are the only ones, and he's not the only one who shot down an Israeli. He has shot down an Israeli. The Arabs have been fighting against them for so many years. There are another Pakistani who shot down 3 of the Israelis. But anyway, 6th September is declared as a defense day, and 7th September, when MM Alam shot down this thing, is now declared as the Air Force Day, although it is not nationally celebrated now, but previously it used to be celebrated. But the point to note is that the bravery, the valor also means bravery, and the motivation with which people fought is unbelievable. And this is all because of your Deen and Islam and Allah's help. And many people in 1965 war said that Indians said we were fighting and some white people were coming from the sky. Who were they? Who were they?
Yes. White people coming from the sky to help Pakistan.
To help Pakistan.
Exactly.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala उन लोगों की मदद करता है जो हिम्मत से रहते हैं, अल्लाह को यकीन से उनका यकीन मौका होता है अल्लाह के ऊपर, और वो किसी भी दुश्मन से अल्लाह की खातिर पीछे नहीं हटते।
मेरे अजीज़ साथियों, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज हम यहाँ जमा हुए हैं ताकि 6 सितंबर 1965 के दिन को याद कर सकें, वो दिन जो हमारी तारीख का एक सुनहरी बाग है। इस दिन दुश्मन ने हमारे वतन अजीज़ पर हमला किया, लेकिन हमारी बहादुर अफवाज और अवाम ने सीसा फैलाई हुई दीवार की तरह इसका मुकाबला किया। दुश्मन ये भूल गया था कि पाकिस्तान सिर्फ ज़मीन का एक टुकड़ा नहीं, बल्कि एक ऐसी कौम है जो ईमान, कुर्बानी और जज्बा हक़ुल वतनी पर कायम है। मेजर राजा शहीद भट्टी ने लाहौर के दिफा में अपनी जान कुर्बान कर दी और ये साबित किया कि पाकिस्तान के सिपाही कभी पीछे नहीं हटते। इस तरह MM आलम ने 1 मिनट से भी कम वक्त में दुश्मन के 5 तैयारे गिराकर तारीख रखी। यौम दिफा हमें ये पैगाम देता है कि हम वतन अजीज़ की जिम्मेदारी सिर्फ फ़ौज की नहीं, फिर सिर्फ फ़ौज के ऊपर नहीं डालें, बल्कि वतन अजीज़ की जिम्मेदारी हम सब की है। फ़ौजी सरहदों की हिफाजत करते हैं और हम बतौर तालिब इल्म अपने इल्म, किरदार और मेहनत के ज़रिए अपने वतन का दिफा करते हैं। मेरे अजीज़ साथियों, आज का दिन हमें ये अहद करने पर मजबूर करता है कि हम पाकिस्तान को हर मैदान में मजबूत बनाएंगे, मुत्तहिद रहेंगे, नज़्म व ज़ब्त अपनाएंगे और अपने वतन के वक़ार और सलामती के लिए हमेशा तैयार रहेंगे। और मैं अपनी तकरीर का इख्तिताम इस शेर से करना चाहूँगा। खुदा के नाम पर मरना शहादत इसको कहते हैं, खुदा के नाम पर मरना शहादत इसको कहते हैं, राह ईमान में बढ़ना सदाकत इसको कहते हैं। जो वक्त जंग आ जाए तो शेर एताब की सूरत, जो वक्त जंग आ जाए तो शेर एताब की सूरत, दुश्मन से जाके टकराना क़यादत इसको कहते हैं। पाकिस्तान
जिंदाबाद। ये बताएंगे वो सबसे बड़ा मिलिट्री अवार्ड है, सबसे बड़ा बहादुरी का मिलिट्री अवार्ड है, उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
निशान हैदर।
निशान हैदर। क्यों निशान हैदर बोलते हैं?
हज़रत अली के लक़ब से लिया है।
हज़रत अली का लक़ब हैदर है, बहुत बहादुर थे, इसी वास्ते बहादुरी का निशान उनके नाम पे, ठीक है, निशान है।
और पाकिस्तान में कौन एयरफोर्स में कौन निशान है?
राशिद में।
राशिद में, हाँ। Big hand for our armed forces. So always remember, always be proud to be Pakistani. Okay, correct.
Wait.
Respected teachers and my dear fellows, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are here to commemorate 6 September 1965, a day of pride and sacrifice in the history of Pakistan. On this day, our brave soldiers and citizens stood united to defend their beloved homeland against enemy aggression. The enemy wanted to test our strength, but our response proved that Pakistan is not just a piece of land, it is a nation built on faith, courage and sacrifice. Heroes like Major Raza Aziz Bhatti Shaheed, who laid down his life while defending Lahore, and M.M. Alam, who wrote history in the skies by shooting down enemy aircraft, and are shining example of bravery. But Defence Day is not only about remembering the past, it is a reminder for us, the youth of Pakistan, the defense of our country is our shared responsibility. Soldiers defend our borders, but as a student we must defend Pakistan with our knowledge, hard work, unity and character. My dear friends, the real tribute to our martyrs is to keep Pakistan strong morally, socially and economically. Let us pledge today that we will remain united, disciplined and ready to serve our beloved homeland in every possible way. Pakistan
की शादबाद सरज़मीन का निज़ाम क़ुव्वत-ए-अक़ूल